toes with your peace fingers. We're going to come into Padangusthasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees as much as you need here. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Try to pull your toes with your fingers so that it pushes you down. 1 more breath. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms underneath your feet. For Padahastasana, halfway lift. And fold forward. Again, bend your knees as much as you need to. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your hands from under your feet and come into a ragdoll pose, grabbing opposite elbows and just swaying. Nod your head yes and no. Bring your hands onto the mat and rise up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head is the last part to come up. Rotate your shoulders back. And inhale, rise up onto your toes. Reach your arms up, look up. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Now, start to take small steps on your tiptoes to the front of your space. You can lift your knee up high and step forward. Left knee high, step forward. Or you can just slowly twinkle your toes to the top of your space until you feel the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, step your right foot back so that you're facing the side of your mat. We're going to come into Pasarita Pada Dandasana. Inhale, bring your hands outstretched. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your spine elongated, so fold at your hip crease. Bring your hands in between your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Here for 3, 2, shift your weight onto your toes. 1, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach your hands high. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Pasarita Pada Dandasana C. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, reach your hands away from your sacrum. Again, shift your weight into your toes. Keep your spine long. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Release your hands, reach your arms up. Exhale, Pasarita Pada Dandasana D. Fold forward, grab your toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Elbows rotate out away from each other. Again, fold at your hip crease. Try to keep your spine elongated. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands onto the mat in front of you. We're going to come into our middle splits as far as you can. So start to bring your feet away from one another on opposite side of the mat. You can also come into a frog position, so bring your knees down. Feet can come in just slightly. You can bring your hands or your elbows onto the mat. Or if you'd like to, you can stay into your middle splits. If this feels good, you can bring your hands, your elbows onto the mat. We're here for 3, 2, 1 more breath. Inhale, exhale. Bring your feet back onto the mat if you were in frog or if you were in full splits. And then start to heel toe your feet back into Pada Tandasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to come into Hanumanasana. You can bring your blocks with you if you would like. We're going to shift to the back of our space. So we come onto our right foot. Bring your back knee down. And we're going to straighten our front knee. Bring your toes off the mat and fold forward. You can use your blocks on either side of your right foot. Fold over your right leg. Try to keep your spine nice and long. If this feels good, you can come into full Hanumanasana or full splits. We're here for 3, 2, 1. If you're in full split, slowly come out, rise up. We're going to come into Pada Tandasana, so bring your right foot back down, lift your left knee off, come into wide leg forward fold, and then we're going to come into the other side. So bring your blocks with you if you used them on the left side, or if you don't need them, you can keep them to the side. We're going to lift our toes up and straighten our left leg, shift our weight back so that we're almost sitting on our heels. Keep your spine long. If you'd like to, you can come into your full split. Otherwise, just stay here. Be here for 3, 2, 1. If you're in full split, slowly come out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, release. And we're going to come back into Padantandasana. This time we're just going to slowly shift our weight back and shift our feet away from one another and just sit back so that you're in a wide leg, a seated wide leg position. Inhale, reach your arms up, keeping your feet flexed, keeping your spine long. You want to fold at your hip crease so that you're not rounding out your spine, but you're keeping your spine nice and long. Reach forward. Fold forward as much as what feels comfortable to you. Keep flexing your feet. Keep your legs engaged this whole time. Here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up, and exhale, relax. We're going to come into our side body stretch. So bring your right hand underneath your left thigh, reach your left hand up, and reach it over your right side. Try to grab your right toes. If that's not accessible, that's fine. But try to keep your chest opening up towards the ceiling. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So bring your left hand underneath your right thigh. Reach your right hand up and over your left side. Try to grab your left toes, but if you can't, that's fine. Just keep reaching your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, come up. And now we're going to do our Mula Bandha checkups. So I find this a lot more accessible if you bring your feet in towards one another slightly. You can use your blocks if you'd like to make it a little more accessible. So what we're going to do is we're going to be seated here, bring our hands on either side of our right leg. We're going to fold forward, and then as we come up, we're going to push into the mat and lift our feet up off the mat. Now, if this isn't accessible, there's a few different options. The first option is you fold forward and just simply lift your hips off the mat. The second option is you can fold forward, lift your hips off the mat and your right foot off the mat. And then the third option, of course, is to fold forward and lift both feet off the mat. So we're going to try this on the right side. So inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, push against the mat. Lift your hips, your right foot or both feet up. Inhale, exhale, come down. Let's do that same thing on the left side. Again, you have options. You can just lift up your hips, lift up your left foot and your hips, or lift both feet off the mat. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach, push into the mat, and lift up. Inhale, exhale, come back down. If you're using the blocks, remove them and place them to the side of your space. We're going to come to the top of our space and we'll meet in Chaturanga. So, however that seems fit for you. Exhale, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, jumper step forward, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. We're going to come into standing. We're going to come into our standing postures. So for this first posture, we're going to shift all of our weight into our left foot. Bring our right foot up, our right knee up. Now you can stay here or you can grab your right toe and push your foot away from your body. Try to keep your shoulders in line with one another. And you can bend your knee here if you'd like. But again, we want to try and keep our spine elongated. So we're here for 3, 2, 1. If you just have your knee bent, we're going to inhale, exhale, rotate your knee out towards your side. Or if you are in the full expression of the posture, then you're going to bring your right foot out to the side. Again, try and keep your whole body in one line so you're not pushing forward. You're standing up nice and tall. Here for 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot back to the center. Gonna fold forward, try to kiss your leg, and then release. your foot. Try to keep your foot straight. We're here for 3, 2, you can do it, 1. Shake it out. I'm going to do that same thing on the left side. Inhale, bring your right knee up. You can stay here or grab your left big toe with your peace fingers. Push your right foot out. Again, try to keep your shoulders in one line. You can bend your knee if you'd like to. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Bring your foot out to the side or your knee out to the side. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, bring your leg back to center. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Try to kiss your leg. It's done such great work for you. And then exhale, straighten your front leg or release your leg, release your big toe if you're in the full expression. And hold it for 3, 2, 1, release. Shake it out. Right, we're going to come into tree pose now. So again, shift all your weight onto your left foot. You have some options here. You can simply rotate your knee out to the side and just bring your foot onto your ankle to balance. Or you can bring your foot to meet your upper thigh. Try to keep your knee rotating out towards the side of your mat. You can bring your hands into prayer position. You can lift up your hands. Whatever you'd like to do, cactus arms, interlace your hands behind your body. Whatever feels good to you. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Release. We're going to do that same thing on the left side. Inhale, rotate your knee out to the side. You can either bring your foot to your heel or you can bring it up to your right thigh. Just make sure you don't put your foot on your knee. Rotate your knee out to the side. Try to keep your hips square to the front of your space. Bring your hands into heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Again, bring it into whatever expression you like. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. All right. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down.